Castle Miners Z is a great game. It's only $1 on the Xbox 360, and I prefer all you guys go buy it. But it holds a weird secret to it. Basically, it was this morning. Thank God I didn't have school. It was 7 in the morning. None of my friends were online. Only 3 of them were online. And I had the nerve to play Castle Miners Z. Not that it's a bad game, but I just felt like it. I created a new world, got some materials, and made a small wooden house. I spawned with an AK-47, bloodstone, and a whole lot of other things because of promo codes. Anyways, once I made my house, I went mining. I found gold right in the beginning of the mine. I was so confused. I didn't know what the heck or how this was happening. But one time I found that too, and it was a year ago. It was a glitched world. Anyways, I mined it with my bloodstone pick because, as I said, I spawned with promos. So then, once I was done with that, I went back to my wooden house. The house was blown up. There was only one block, and there was no signs or proof or any evidence of dragons being nearby because I would have heard them. So I went mining again in a different cave. That's when I got some stone and created a stone house. It was about 2 times bigger than the wooden house, but it was good. I went out of the house and I saw a dragon. I shot it about 10 times with my AK, but it had no interest in me. I was confused by that. It then stopped about 20 feet in front of me. It started shooting fireballs down at something. I did not know what it was shooting at, but then I saw instantly fire coming out of its mouth. It was instantly rapid, the fireball shooting. I was so confused by this because this never happened. But then my game froze for a second and froze back, so I knew it was just some type of glitch. But then I heard gunfire of a rifle. I saw that gunfire was coming down from where the dragon was shooting its fireballs. It only took like 3 shots and killed the dragon instantly. I walked over to the dragon's body not knowing what the heck killed it, and I found 1 diamond. Now, after this, I went back to a mine. I went to a different mine this time. I saw a miner or something in the cave. It was some type of weird skeleton. Skeleton had those old-fashioned miner helmets. I was super weirded out by this because I've never seen that. The skeleton was dead on the ground and did not despawn. I walked out of the cave when I saw a black figure standing on a hill about 20 feet away from me. I looked at it and thought it was a zombie, but then when I looked closer, it looked like an old-fashioned modern-day miner. As in, like, it was blue. It was a blue coat he had, and he had stained and ripped, and his pants were gray and like stained black, and he also had a pickaxe on his pants attached to. I knew that this was not anyone in the game because I checked. Nobody was in. None of my friends were playing that. So I shot it with my AK. It then returned fire rapidly, and by rapidly I mean it pulled out a rifle and shot about 300 rounds at me. Now, I know that sounds impossible, but somehow it just rapidly shot out like it was some type of crazy minigun. I took severe damage from this and had half a heart left. I looked back and it was gone. I was super confused by what this was and did not have any questions about who it could have been or any results of what it could have been. After this, I went back to my stone house that I created. It was blown up. After it was blown up, I saw that the miner walked in a cave. I walked in too. Once I walked in, the miner placed a torch. 7 demons spawned in, circled me, and killed me. I spawned in a bloodstone world. It was creepy. Everything was bloodstone. Everything. Even that freaking tower you spawn next to. Then I was so confused by this. When I saw a bloodstone house, I walked up to it, opened the door, and there was a sign that said Dutchman will be back on you. Better watch out. I was super concerned about this because I didn't know what it was, but I thought it was some prank. It was no prank because my friends were on YouTube or Netflix on the Xbox One, so I knew it wasn't them. So I still question to this day what it was, even though it was this day. There's my story.